Hello, everyone. SpeedGaming 2. Welcome to Link to the Past Randomizer League match here, and we are in week 4. We got this week spoiler pilot keys. So we got side JKLOL filters, Hazen, and the pilot who has the spoiler log with Lauria. And on the other side, Restocked with Phase Cloud and Mystic. Tracking is I tier. I'm Excalibur, and joining me on commentary is Michael 99. How you doing?
I'm doing great tonight. So yeah, we've got some good old pilot spoiler, and we are off. Kaizen starting at Sanctuary, Days starting also at the Sanctuary. Good arrows.
So yeah, this one is a little different from, like, I guess the spoiler log from a little bit ago, because there's no delay here. They don't get any time to study the log. One person has the spoiler log, and the other person is doing the actual running. So they kind of have to coordinate a route here over the course of this race.
Yeah, so what's going to happen is, or what happened, was both of our runners were, they got the seed, they started running, and right at that moment, there was a spoiler log. So the pilots for this race, Leoria and Mystic, have those logs, and they're just trying to get as much information as fast as possible. And I believe, was that Boots? It was Boots for Dazed.
So that's a nice early Boots right there. I think a lot of these races this week will have the runners start in Kakariko, just because of item density. Gives the pilots with the spoiler log a little bit of time to plan out a route, since you're gonna go through Kakariko anyway.
Yeah, we're seeing a slight variation here. Kazden did get some bombs a little early, so he's behind a little bit, but did get that glove. Dazed is going to have a lot of back and forth in the early game as a result.
Yeah, I think it was that bushcraft that gave single bomb drops.
Well, and I think we also saw... Yeah, the tier 1, I believe, was bombs, so... Or maybe it was a higher tier. And that's actually our second glove. We've got 2 gloves already known to us, as well as a bow. Oh, that was tier 3. Okay. No, that doesn't surprise me, actually, GFP. I know Kazden likes that early tier 3 that he sets up. But yeah, Kazden's still not having the boots.
I think he'll pick it up in just a little bit. I think just doing a traditional. Went to Lost Woods, and then there's those mitts. We'll be going to the well in just a moment.
Yeah, and we still need quite a bit of money, it looks like, because Dazed is going after an extra dip into Blind's Hut.
So, making us wonder if the bottle vendor has something. Because normally they would probably just skip it if it was junk, or even if it gave like a 300, might consider doing it. Net gain of cash.
Interestingly enough, with like the extra time that Case spent without the boots, as Kazden gets a nice compass there, Dave's not that far behind. It was a flute on bottle vendor though.
That's about as close as you get to the activation spot.
And that is a big key to desert. Daze did skip that. I don't know if that's going to be required at all.
It's looking like it's only a green pendant. So unless either green pendant or pedestal kicks into play, probably not going to care too much about it.
Based on what I'm seeing, it's unlikely. I do see something in desert that would be nice in the big chest, but I doubt it's something that I would expect our runners to pick up tonight. Unless you felt like you had time to make such a call.
So it's probably more. I haven't looked at the log. I'm gonna, so I guess it's like some sort of quality of life thing.
Yeah.
Magic, maybe a sword or something like that.
I will also point out, I am highly doubtful we are seeing silvers tonight. Yeah, no silvers tonight for either of our runners.
So that's okay. So that's probably some really bad check. Hey, nice hammer there.
Yeah, already all the weaponry or all the Dark World access items, except for a Moon Pearl. Yeah, Kazan just a little bit behind to start here, based on those early boots for Dazed. I will say Kazan's got a little bit better bomb situation. But yeah, if you haven't seen Pilot Spoiler, this is a nerve-wracking start for pilots. That is boots and flute, the two fastest items to have in this mode, and your runner's got both of them already.
Maybe in some ways it's probably not good for the pilot, because now they have less time to plan out. It's like before maybe they have to walk over somewhere. Okay, it gives you a few more seconds, but now it's like it's going fast, and you have to quickly look through, and they're probably just doing it like maybe a couple steps at a time. It's like go to this place, go to like a bulky dungeon, that gives them another minute to plan out the next step.
Both Dazed and Kazan getting those full magic decanters, with all the mini mold arms being the big prize pack. In key sanity modes, we do not include the bug net on the trackers. We apologize. There's just not a lot of space for such a luxury item. We did get a 300 as well, so we're finally set up good for money. There's our fire rod. This is just the item dream for a pilot spoiler race.
Let's see how they want to run it. So yeah, they did pick up that Quake in mini molder, which will be required.
Yeah, that is our Meyer medallion.
And Ether, wherever that will be.
Yeah, you will see we have all the crystal pendant information filled in. Shout outs to Ike here for getting all that filled in as fast as possible for our runners. Dazed is up on the mountain. Kazan is going into something with Hyrule Castle.
Alright, so looking like Uncle has nothing of note. Let's see. Just mountain. Not even doing the flute into the mountain. So let's see. Old man has something. Okay, small key. Okay, yeah, usually pod keys, you're going to want to pick up some of those, especially if it's a crystal in this case.
Gonna need at least one then, so we'll see what else we can get. Oh, there's our hook shot. So if this is a mountain play, this could be a lot of mountain, and this route could serve Kazan a little better. $5. Nice.
Should cash right there. So maybe if like Moon Pearl was on like Paradox Cave, that'd be really nice, because that would just route up the.
And actually, Kazan is not getting that pod small right now. Gonna have to be a little careful.
So both runners starting mountain plays. Let's see. Okay, so nothing there. assuming the cave is gonna have nothing because they didn't bother taking a look at that.
I will say, like, it's interesting that Kazan is not getting that pod small right now. Could be a light pod in this seed. Having to play it a little bit safe there. But does get through, and both of our runners are into the Paradox Cave. Although... Dazed is going up.
There you go. A couple safety hearts. Oh, okay, Master Sword. That's nice. Okay, Spiral Cave. Okay, probably something in here if you're gonna take the time and effort to go through this.
And I appreciate this move from Kaze, getting that Master Sword pretty early. It does help with some of this. Nice Bombos Medallion, not required from what we can tell. Nice Powder for safety as well. And there's our Moon Pearl.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Moon Pearl in the mountain, so it's nice routing in of Dark Death Mountain. So Bombos, I mean, not needed for any access, but could be for ice. Certainly.
Yeah, it will make a lot of people, like, I know in the past I've told Leo, who's the pilot for JKLOL, like, you know, if you can give me a Bombos medallion, like, that makes me feel even better about, like, low percent cold.
Yeah, because you can preserve some magic. I mean, yeah, it preserves magic for more fire rod shots at the second phase. Especially if they don't get a Temper Sword. You know, Master Sword and Cold Stare, probably not too fun to do.
And we're getting the early Hera play from Kaze. So this route sets up, that's why he did the route he went with here. We'll see if there's something really important in Hera. And we'll see if Daze decides to follow in. It does mean Kazen will do probably Spiral afterwards. But Dazed is coming over, so this is going to be Hera next for him as well.
Okay, so there's got to be something, like, major that they have to do it now. It's something like, maybe like Mirror or Flippers, something that, like, they want to get. If it was something like Ice Rod, you'd do it. Maybe do it later. It's not right away you need it. And, well, Blue Tunic. Okay, well, I mean, that's not that bad. I mean, we'll take the extra defense with just 3 hearts.
We did see a TR small over on Dave's side there in the basement cage. I'm guessing Kazen's going to go get that. Okay, yep. I mean, on 3 hearts and 4 hearts respectively, like, honestly, not going to turn your nose up at the early blue mail. I will say, I feel like it was a bit of a misjudge from Kazen to get the boss before the basement cage. Yeah, just skipping a couple of steps on his part. But early blue mail for both of our runners. I mean, we're roughly even. Like, I think Kazen's had a little bit better of a route at some spots to make up for the early boots that Dazed had. And it looks like Dazed is leaving the mountain, so no DDM checks on his side.
Alright, so probably nothing major of note, or even if it had like a Ether, Ice Rod, it would just pick it up on the way. And looking like Kazen doing the same thing. Going to be both likely rushing the Hype Cave. Okay, there's probably something in here if they're actually taking the time to go into the Hype Cave today.
$5, clearly, that's all you want, right?
Another $1. Okay, heart container, that's fine. Oh, hey, red tunic. Okay, that's so. I guess tanking out defenses. That's not too bad. 5 hearts red mail. That's probably good enough. And Kazen, I don't even think went any further than the First check there. Oh, no bombs.
He has no bombs. Oh no.
Have to take a little detour there. Get some more bombs there.
Yeah, unfortunately, but Caden did have to spend an extra bomb in a Paradox Cave to get that bomb jump across.
Yeah, nice early tempered. Okay, so I guess you mentioned no silvers in this seed, so but having tempered, that's a fairly standard tempered sword. Silverless Gan is pretty much no issue for these runners.
Just for the heart and the armor, though, I'm a little surprised. I mean, I like the Stumpy play. That makes a lot of sense. But yeah, that armor and heart can lose a little bit more time because of the lack of bombs.
And looking like Big Game probably doesn't have anything if they didn't rush over there.
Nice red cane there in Skull.
Eased into the village of outcasts. Let's see if is there anything. Looking like the brewery with nothing. Treasure chest game. Oh, okay. There's our ether. So we'll need that.
Yeah, and if Kaizen is setting up, I was about to say, if Kaizen's setting up for Vu into Skull area, I really like this route a little better than Dazed's. Because, like, realistically, the fact that we know that the Ether Medallion is required for Turtle Rock, and Thieves Town is a pendant, unless there's something else inside of the village that Kaizen skipped out on, like, I feel like that's just a better save and quit point from the back. Yeah, never mind. Kaizen's just not going to beat the Moth right now.
It's just going to leave, just get the red cane and guess we'll come back later, see when he wants to come back there.
And Kaizen wasn't locked out. Like, he had a key, he could have just done it.
So I'm trying to see if maybe there's something else in that area. If Bumper Ledge has something, Graveyard Ledge, something that he maybe plans to route in later on.
Either way, he is going right to the shed. That is our Turtle Rock big key and a small key to Turtle Rock. Okay.
Yeah, so that's looking like already 3 smalls for Turtle Rock, so that's clearable once we get a Ice Rod, and I think that is, maybe that's all we're missing is just Ice Rod.
Oh, I'll tell you, folks, I pulled up the spoiler log because I was kind of curious how bad this seed can be. Like, I saw these decisions and I'm like, I've worked with Leo and for a while, and I know her routing, and I was like, what's going on with this one? And Pix, I'll tell you, this seed is special. Because you're looking and you're like, why is Kaizen going all the way to Turtle Rock right now?
Yeah, because I mean, granted, it's almost full cleared, but okay, so I guess Ice Rod's probably not going to be sitting up here because TR is just a regular crystal. So unless you're going to get something up here, I don't know, maybe a mirror or something that's going to link into the Ice Rod. So
yeah, that's what you think is, you know, Ice Rod's either in Turtle Rock or something required to get the Ice Rod. Folks, we're about to go on a wondrous journey. I have to say the seed is devious, and knowing my friends on JKLOL, I can tell you exactly how Leo is feeling right now.
Yeah, they must have been
He
saying, like,
is,
maybe go into TR, like, now. You need to get whatever is in here.
yeah. So, like, the question of should Kazdan have done the moth first? Like, why didn't Kazdan do moth first? I see why he's doing it this way. Makes a lot more sense than I thought. So this will make sense, folks.
I mean, the main thing you would do is route pedestal. Because usually if you're gonna mirror into pedestal... Okay, that would that'd actually be pretty mean. Huh. If it ends up being a head seed for something leading into Ice Rod, that would be pretty awful. I mean, if I see, like, let's say a Swamp Small or Thieves Town Big, okay, I'm gonna start getting worried. I was like, okay, why are you picking those, you know, pendant keys? Because if that's the case, then Daze would have to get the Desert Big at some point, if it ends up being pedestal in some way.
Well, and here's the unfortunate part for Dazed, was into Turtle Rock, or was heading towards Turtle Rock without that Turtle Rock big key, and that third small. So gonna have to rush over to Mire Shed. That's time he's giving back to JKLOL right now, or giving to them. I don't know if it's giving back. I'd say JKLOL might have a slightly better route here. Kazdan gonna be a little bit careful here, closing out this one.
I'm gonna assume probably we'll just take the safety exit, because, okay, what is on Laser Bridge here? I'm kind of curious now. I'm probably gonna take the safety exit.
Yeah, it looks like Kazdan's setting up for that.
Okay, now even that red mail actually starts making a bit more sense here. I don't want to be taking 4 hearts of damage from those lasers.
Well, I will also say I don't think we're getting a lamp today. Kazdan, please. We got a big key too, Thieves Town, and you're like, oh no.
No, boy.
And there's your mirror.
Okay, so you want swamp access? Oh, this is not gonna be nice. Wait, so that's all for just pendants? Oh, yeah, okay. Now I'm starting to get worried about pedestal, because let's say, you know, if Swamp's a pendant, if it had nothing in it and you don't need to do pedestal, you wouldn't even be dealing with this. Oh boy. Okay, so the other 2 chests was nothing. Oh, imagine if this was just a regular seed and you know, nobody had a spoiler log. Who's gonna search this to find pendant items?
And here we go. We are heading into Thieves Town over on Kazdan side. Meanwhile, Dazed into Turtle Rock. Dazed is actually hitting up the torches here on the right side.
See what's over here. Is it just like a bottle or something? See what would be worth a bit of time here. Arrows and
another pod small. Interesting. That's the thing. Like, Kazdan does not have any pod smalls yet. He is really, like, as we've said, you need at least one. There's one.
Okay. Thieves with a big key. Oh, no ice. Okay, that's just for extra checks. And okay, there's something going on. If normally you would just maybe get the front four and dip out of the pendant thieves. If you're going to the back of thieves, yeah, there's a...
Yeah, we needed that thieves big key, I guess.
Well, there's a book. Okay, so that doesn't look like that we need, in case it skipped that book.
Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that require it. I will say, like, there is such things as muscle memory being pretty rough in this mode. So, like, that room, you kind of see a lot of people, like... I know what Kaizen's doing, and I'm like, yeah, you want that key, buddy.
Okay, so the attic with nothing, so you can, I guess, steal that for the...
Yeah, we don't need to kill blind either.
Okay, so it's either the big chest or... Oh, it might be the big chest if you're stealing a key. Let's see. Oh, there we go. So, what do we have in the big chest here? Oh!
Yeah, folks, that's right. You had to go onto Laser Bridge to get your Thieves Town big key to go and get your ice rod. Just so you know, the Thieves Town small key was in Checkerboard Cave. So this combo required like this completely. This is a gross seed.
Oh man, yeah,
Our runners had to go that.
Oh gosh.
Yeah. Our runners had to go that far into this dungeon.
Okay, there's a cape. Okay, that could be just for safety, but I'm kind of curious what's on the bumper ledge at this point. Oh, that's really bad for that, because that's, well, finding the... Luckily the Thieves Small was checkerboard, so, but, you need to do Laser Bridge anyway. And most people just unlock the attic, and not that, the big chest. Ooh, that's pretty awful. Well, at least,
I wonder, like, will Kaizen actually try to portal preserve here? Because he could take the death to go beat Trinex. Kaizen picking up his extra little magic so he can get through this room. And Kaizen is unfortunately dealing with the fact that sword beams are terrible in this room.
Are we trying to get Dylan to that spike and just kept missing there?
And I will say, this is going to be a really heads-up play from JKLOL. Skipping the checkerboard key, they did not need to get this key. Kaizen, you know, listening to Leo on that one, saying you don't need it. And yeah.
So just, I guess for the record, what did that attic have? Yeah, there's probably nothing. Just.
There's a bottle.
Oh, okay. So they're not in a rush to get that. You know, if Sick Kid had something, I'm pretty sure Kaizen would have picked up that small key.
Kaizen did not preserve his portal though, so. But at this point, Kaizen is up a bit. The same dungeons on both sides, and Kaizen has his ice rod. So a little bit of a cleaner route on JKLOL side, and you know, you get this minor flip.
Okay, so let's see if that is maybe hopefully the worst part of this seed. I'm trying to think item-wise, there's not a lot they're missing. You can just fake flipper into ice.
Yeah, I mean, we still need a
TR
Myra big, a Pod big, and an Eastern big, and a GT big. And yeah, I keep running out. We've gotten 4 different Pod smalls.
Okay, so it's looking like maybe pedestal not in play, at least not for that reason. It could still be in play for one of the big keys. Yeah, I've seen that mirror thieves down big. That's like, oh, that's 2 pendants there. I'm still curious about the, I guess, Kazin picking up that desert big. Plan to do with that.
So which? Yeah, that Pen Gator strat in the Compass room of Ice Palace is always a beaut.
It's always impressive to see, like, you see like 3 or 4 bombs just laid down and just take out all the Pen Gators like at once.
I mean, it's just 2 is the fun part.
Oh, it's 2. Okay, so it's, I guess you get 1, and then I guess that's it's bouncing him into that second bomb, something like that.
Oh, it's just 1 blast kills a Pen Gator. It's not even that you need multiple. Hey, there's our Eastern big.
Okay. So that one's just on the way. Okay, the big chest was nothing.
And yes, the MSU for Kazin is the Final Fantasy mix, actually made by Leo with input from myself and Kazin. Dazed Tonight is using... I did see it somewhere. Pokemon Violet.
Dazed. Picking up that ice run, picked up the maiden. I was hoping, like, okay, hoping you don't go take out blind. That's not needed. You don't need to waste time on that. Ice is done. Okay, got that. The Cred Crystal. No Pyramid Fear will be in play. Let's see. There's not a whole lot that's needed.
And it looks like that bottle have a purpose. Kazin checking out the sick kid for... Hey, it's a big key. Which one? Oh, the Meyer. Okay.
Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, that was the buy. I missed that. Okay, so the blue potion. That's actually a nice safety on top of it. That blue potion. Certainly save that up for later. And Kazin just taking that big key, just